Hey loves, and welcome to Heart Love Messages. My name is Crystal. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. If you are already subscribed here, welcome back. So tonight I have a love message from your person. I will be pulling from this deck here just to see how your person is currently feeling, how they are currently viewing you and or your connection, as well as any other important messages that they may have for you at this time, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get a very clear and concise message directly from their heart space. Okay, so the first message that we have is, I never saw this coming. And I just got agreement very, very clearly. So I'm picking up on a connection where you and this masculine energy made some kind of agreement. This could have been a verbal agreement, but for a lot of you, this really feels like an energetic agreement. And upon coming into this connection, you both agreed to be really, really open-minded about what would take place. It's almost as if you both had this feeling that this would be a completely different experience from anything that you ever went through. So there was really no pressure. But as your connection began to progress, nothing could have prepared you for the things that unfolded, okay? This energy is very, very intense. So this could very well be an intense connection. But it's almost as if once you aligned with this masculine, things started happening in your life. And maybe you discussed this with one another, but I'm honestly picking up on this hidden energy. So maybe you didn't get the opportunity to, but I'm getting that things got very, very crazy. It's almost as if the universe was warning you or sending you very, very direct signs that you were in fact aligned with your twin flame. But when it comes to this masculine's energy, their energy is coming through very, very heavy for them. So I'm getting that the moment that you made this agreement to walk this path or to take this journey together, and once things started getting real, this masculine completely switched up. And this is something that you not only did not see coming, but Divine Feminine, it's also something that you were not emotionally prepared for. So this is pointing to a feminine energy that's feeling very, very caught off guard by this masculine that you're connected to. And it's really catching you off guard because this is someone that you respect. This is someone that you also may have a lot of history with. I'm also getting the word intimate, but this is not touching on physical intimacy, even though that may be the case for some of you. But this is pointing to the emotional intimacy between you two. So this is someone that you would have very, very deep talks with. You spent a lot of sacred moments with this person to the point where this may have you feeling a little bit raw in some way. I'm even getting unprotected. Yeah, something about this masculine's energy is off and it's making you feel very, very uncomfortable because whatever agreement that you made, you took this seriously. And you're at this place where you don't know whether to wait for this person. You don't know whether you should move forward. And the way your energy is coming through Divine Feminine, it doesn't strike me as the waiting type. But the weight of this connection is what has you stuck. So whether you have admitted this to yourself or not, you have this masculine in a very different category than anyone else that you've ever been with. Because you would never behave this way or even consider this or consider waiting for anyone else. But for them, it's different. And deep down, you know that it will always be different for this person. But you are at this place where you feel completely caught off guard by them and by their actions. And you wonder if your person can pick up on this. You also wonder if they are completely oblivious to what's going on with you at this time and how they are affecting you. Yeah, it's almost as if you're in like this state of shock, Divine Feminine, where you haven't made a move yet because honestly, you thought that this was the move. You thought that you made the correct move by being in this connection with this person, but something has completely shifted in the recent past, okay? And this is why your connection is currently where it is. And whatever this is something that you did not see coming at all. Let's get the next message here. Wow. So the next message that we have is false twin. This may be a very specific message, but this is a very, very heavy, very, very intense type of energy that's coming through here. So if it's not resonating with you, or if this is not your story, please do not force it, because this is very intense energy. But the energy coming through with this card here is mutual. So this is picking up on the energy of you and this person. But this definitely feels like something has come to the light about your connection. So you may be picking up on this energy very, very heavily, Divine Feminine. But I'm getting clearly that your masculine has a very different opinion when it comes to this energy, this false twin energy. So this person that you're connected to is going through this time in their lives where they're being called to take a much deeper look at your connection. And this is something new for them. This is a masculine who's always felt that this was something very different from what they experience in love. But they also never knew how to categorize you or your energy, Divine Feminine. They also never questioned the way that they felt about you. But something has definitely changed recently. And your person is in this place where they're actually questioning everything about you. And it's because if they were being honest, this person has always had way more questions about you than they've had answers. So this is a really confusing time for them. And it's because of where you are on your journey. The energy is shifting so much at this time and so quickly. So there may be a lot of blank space when it comes to you. So if you're looking for an honest indication of where your person is mentally and emotionally at this time, this person has definitely begun to question whether you are their true twin flame. And this is very interesting, very, very interesting coming from the masculine energy, because it means that they had already identified you as their person from the very beginning, but something has changed and they cannot seem to shake this feeling. There's also this heavy underlying energy of vulnerability when it comes to this masculine. So this could be due to the level of access that they've given you, which really is shifting a lot at this time. It's almost as if they're considering a lot of their moves or even the way they showed up in this connection with you. So with this card here, false twin, this person that you're connected to is very spiritual. And they were also very, very open with you. But things have definitely switched. And for some reason, they're at this place where they're questioning who you really are and why they felt this way about you initially or up until this point. But this energy is very, very vulnerable. So this is not coming from a negative place or a harsh place. This is coming from a very, very honest place. Almost as if your person is trying to understand themselves by also understanding why they are connected to you in this way. But again, for the masculine in this dynamic to be feeling this way is very, very telling, because it's almost as if the energy is flipped. So yeah, this is definitely a very, very specific type of energy. Let's get the next message here. So the next message that we have is blocked sacral chakra. Wow. And I'm getting so much energy with this card here. Things have definitely changed on a very, very deep level. Because anytime the sacral chakra energy comes out, it points directly to your energy, Divine Feminine. But for it to come out blocked is very, very telling. So if you're wondering how your masculine truly views you, they're at this place where they're questioning if you really, really understand your role in this connection and how much your energy or your actions are affecting every single thing that happens in this connection. You pulled your energy back from them recently, and it's causing this major timeline shift. And this person knows that it's because of you. But I'm getting that because you pulled your energy back from this person, it's almost as if they've reached this part of the journey where God is using other people to help them unblock this energy. So this feels very intentional because it's still all about you. But it's almost as if your person is pulling information from another source, because there's definitely external energy coming through with this card here, but not in a way that you may think. because I'm not getting anything negative or anything malicious with this energy here, but there's definitely a major blockage. And with the sacral chakra energy coming out, this could be linked to another feminine energy, or this could be tied to your person's emotions in a very powerful way. But what's coming through clearly is that if this is an external energy, it's almost like this energy was sent on your behalf. So whatever this is some kind of attempt to clear this blockage. And it's only because you pulled your energy back. So had you not done this, the energy in your connection would still be stuck. And this is why your person honestly thinks that you don't know the level of influence that you have over this connection. Because this sacral energy is directly tied to your hidden desires when it comes to love. So when you called in or attracted this masculine, there was a very specific way that you desired this connection to unfold. And because of that, it's almost as if this masculine is on a totally different timeline than you to fix this blockage, okay? I hope this is coming through clearly, but this is very interesting and also rare energy coming through. But it's definitely affecting your person emotionally. Because when it comes to you, Divine Feminine, this masculine is noticing that certain things just can't touch you. There seems to be a line of demarcation when it comes to things that involve you in your connection and things that are only for them. So there are certain parts of your journey that you are not included in, and your person doesn't really know how to feel about that. So even though you have this very powerful energetic bond, they're noticing that there are times when your energy will just be mysteriously removed or even cloaked in a sense. And then they're left to handle certain parts of your journey on their own. And this energy really confuses them because there seems to be a lot of blank space when it comes to your connection. And you may assume that it's due to this masculine, but I'm getting that all of this is because of you, okay? That keeps coming through clearly. So whether you know it or not, this person blames you for a lot of things that's happening to them behind the scenes because it never happened before they met you. But they're definitely pulling on your energy so much at this time, Divine Feminine, but I'm getting that it's very quiet on their side, which could be unusual when it comes to you. But if you're wondering what your person is going through, I'm getting very clearly that they are in the company of someone who was sent to teach them a lesson. And they know that they cannot come in contact with you until this lesson is properly integrated and also when this blockage is cleared. Let's get the next message here. So the next message that we have here is God exposed everything. You both have entered a very triggering stage of your connection, which is the stage where there are no more secrets. But what's being highlighted here is that anything that this masculine was in the dark about is now coming to the light. And all of these things are about you, Divine Feminine, and this agreement that you have with them. But the number one thing that's sticking out here is that your person is learning that you are a very different type of feminine energy. And God is exposing this about you. So while they may think that you don't fully understand your role to them and how powerful you are, I'm getting that you actually do. And I'm also getting goddess very clearly. So you have this effect on this masculine that instantly puts them in this mode where they feel like they have to provide for you. So even deeper than how they view you, this is about how they are viewed by you. It's almost as if this is someone that has to leave an impression on you. So every time they come in contact with you, it's so much deeper than you think, Divine Feminine. It's always about impressing upon you. Because in so many ways, this connection is directly connected to their essence as a masculine. And they've identified you as someone who requires a high level of treatment from the very beginning. The standard has already been set. And them even being in your life or having access to you in the slightest way is proof of this. It's almost as if the quiet part about your connection is finally being said out loud. So this is something that this person will never say to you. But this is honestly how they view you. This is tapping into some kind of value system. So with you, Divine Feminine, they have to impress upon you. And you would think that someone who's already identified your energy wouldn't feel this much pressure when it comes to you. But I'm getting that you actually put a little fear in this masculine, because subconsciously, this is someone that feels like you're measuring them or you're comparing them to other masculine energy, even if you're not. So every time this person approaches you, it's well thought out. And you will know that this message is for you if this masculine always comes to you with some kind of offering. Because for some reason, they feel that your energy is connected to their level of masculinity. So they have to come at you with a certain level of respect or even an offering of some sort. And this differs depending on the situation. But if you speak to them, you'll notice that this masculine speaks to you with love. They kind of breathe life into you. They're very, very gentle in their communication. Because with you, anything less is an indication that they're not the divine masculine. Or if you happen to see them or connect with them physically, this offering could be an invite or a date or a gift. But it will always be something, big or small. But I'm getting that there's a flip side to this energy too, with you having this goddess-like energy. Because in certain instances, your person may actually delay or even pull back their energy if they feel like what they have to offer you is not up to par. And I'm getting that they do this whether you know this or not, Divine Feminine, or whether you agree with this or not. Because again, this is all subconscious. And it's almost as if once you felt like this energetic agreement that you had was broken in some way, the entire dynamic of your connection began to shift. So there could be this push and pull energy with your head and your heart right now, or even your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. So even if you're telling yourself that this masculine can do less or that you would accept less from them, it's like your higher self knows better. And this is a good thing, because without you even saying anything, it's like your energy goes before you. So this is why your person feels like they need to question everything when it comes to you, because they've never met a feminine that had this type of energy signature. So even though your person may have come into this connection already recognizing things about you, God is really exposing like who you are at your core, what it is that you deserve, you know, how this whole thing is supposed to be playing out as it pertains to both of your energies, them being in the masculine role and you assuming the feminine role. Okay, and this energy is very, very specific. This feels like it's aimed at a very specific feminine energy. Let's get the next message here. Okay, so the next message that we have here is, I want more from you. And I'm getting a dual energy with this card here. So this could be picking up on how you and your person feel at this time. But this energy does feel a little hidden. Honestly, this entire reading is like saying the quiet part out loud. Okay, I keep getting that energy. But when it comes to you, Divine Feminine, I feel like this is tapping into why you are practicing detachment from this person. This is also why you have a very powerful influence in this connection, because once you set an intention, you're the type to sit back and see how this person responds to you. And instead of you leaning into them more or chasing them or pulling on their energy, you pull back and you're patient and you wait to see what happens. But it's almost as if you don't know how this person receives this type of energy. And I feel like this is what this reading is highlighting. It's showing you how your person responds to your specific energy signature. And also what happens in these moments where you choose to pull your energy back, practice detachment, or even call your power back. So this is also showing you just how powerful you actually are. And honestly, this is the one thing that I wish all divine feminines on this journey will understand. There are certain things that happen on this journey that cannot touch you, meaning it cannot come in contact with your energy, even if it's tied to your masculine. So you have no idea how many things you are actually shielded and protected from. But it's a huge part of this journey. So there will be times when your person has to learn a lesson or even grasp a certain concept, and it has to come from someone external to your connection. And this is what's happening right now. But this is why it's so rare, because it's all still linked to you. All roads always lead back to you, Divine Feminine. So if you're wondering why all of this is happening, you are the reason why. It's also because you set a very, very specific intention for this connection, and it's all actually planned out in divine timing. And when it comes to this masculine energy, they do want more of you, but they cannot mix this energy. So I don't know who this person is that's connected to your person, but what I'm getting clearly is they're actually helping them to heal a part of themselves. And it's something that's going to benefit you, but you are not directly involved with this. I also keep getting something about timelines, okay? So this could be a masculine who literally jumped a timeline for you. And once they did this, you pulled your energy back, or something became a barrier. But the fact that you even showed up on their path and they immediately identified you as the Divine Feminine means that they were trying to change something in their lives, or even change their love history in some way. But they definitely took action while still being tied to something in the past, or being tied to a specific version of themselves. And all of this is taking place and happening so that they can properly close out this cycle. Because anytime something unfolds in your life in divine timing, it always has to be done in the right way. You cannot skip steps. So because this process is extremely heavy for your person at this time, this is the reason why they're questioning everything. This is the reason why they're questioning if what they felt for you in the beginning and how they identified you in the beginning was actually true, or are you a false twin flame? So with this card here, this is what both of your energies are saying to one another. But Divine Feminine, you don't even have to say anything, because your person understands this. I'm also getting that this is something that they respect about you, because you never allow them to take you out of your energy. Instead, the entire timeline will shift just to honor your higher self and your energy signature. And this is the one thing that can make your person react almost instantly. So you may even feel them pulling on your energy a lot at this time. And at times their energy may be pleasant. Other times they may come through very frustrated, or even a little bit pissed about how all of this is unfolding. But it's only because they want to send you a message directly from their heart space, or even just touch bases with you. Because there is a vast difference between when your energy is present versus when your energy is not present in their lives. And this is all pulling on your person in ways that they were not prepared for, okay? So it's not only that you didn't see this coming, this is kind of shocking your person as well. Let's get the last message here. Okay, so the last message that we have is, only you can do this to me. Wow, and I just got you're wrong very, very clearly. And this is coming directly from this masculine to you. Yeah, their emotions and their energy is actually like all over the place. It's almost as if this is something that they wanted to tell you for a very, very long time, but they haven't been able to. This is someone who knows that you really don't budge, Divine Feminine. So they could be in this place where they feel like you already have your mind made up about them and about this connection. So if you're resonating with this message, you've been put in a position to make a decision. And not only does your person know this, but they're worried about this because they feel like you're going to make the wrong decision concerning them. And what's interesting about this is that it honestly feels like they really did not give you a choice. So maybe this is a time on your journey, Divine Feminine, where you're having to lean a lot more on your intuition than ever before, because there's a huge blockage around desire, intimacy, and creation in this connection. And for you, Divine Feminine, this is huge. This is very, very important to you. You could also be in this place where, because there's a blockage around your sacral, which is really tapped into your emotions, like your deep emotions, it could be kind of hard for you to pick up on your person's energy. And you could be wondering if that is a sign from the universe as well. But it could be a little bit hard for you to tell because of the way things are unfolding in this stage of your connection. I'm also getting that this could be tapping into the deeper reason why your person is questioning everything. And it's because of the order of your connection. So there's this very, very specific order that things have played out between the both of you. But when it comes to your energy, Divine Feminine, you are literally the magnet. And your masculine knows this. So the fact that they know or they feel deeply that God took you away from them or even shifted the entire timeline on your behalf means that there's something happening in their lives right now that's directly connected to your connection. And you are the only person that they've experienced something like this with. So with this card here, only you can do this to me, they're realizing that your energy is everywhere. Even though they may be going through some kind of spiritual lesson to help them close out some kind of karmic cycle, your energy is so divine that they know that this could only come from you. But if they were to be honest, this has made them lay everything out on the table. And it's also highlighting some of their doubts, some of their very heavy hidden doubts when it comes to you. So if you're wondering what it is that your masculine wants you to know at this time, they really, really want you to know that you are wrong about them or about what's happening right now in your connection. Because the version of them that you get is very, very different from how they show up for everyone else. Or it's very different from the role that they're playing right now. So I hope this is coming through clearly. But Divine Feminine, this is reinforcing something that a lot of Divine Feminines have to understand about this connection. Your person knows that your energy is different. So much so that they may not even view you as a person. They view you as a portal or a timeline. And there are very key things that are connected to your masculine spiritual growth that they will have to deal with away from you. And this is what's happening at this time. And although all of this feels like it's playing out on an energetic level or on a subconscious level, this is something that they now know about you. They know that there are some things that cannot touch your energy. Some things that you may think are pulling from your person or pulling from your connection are actually the things that are working in your favor. So even though your person is questioning everything about you, this masculine knows that there's a higher purpose for this separation. And they know this because God has exposed everything about your connection. I'm getting, there are no more secrets. And it feels like this is really going to help the energy clear or even become lighter by the time this person contacts you again or the next time that you align. Because this is definitely someone who's coming back into your energy field very, very soon, whether you know it or not. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. If you resonated with this message, be sure to leave a comment below and like the video to claim this energy and to also help me tap into the collective energy for the future readings. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, be sure to hit the notification bell so that you can be alerted the next time that I upload videos. But for everyone who is a member over on Patreon, I will be heading over there to continue the reading. If you would like to join Patreon for extended readings, the link will be in the description box below. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.